Sucking on my own dick. Yeah, you know I'm sucking on my own dick. Sucking on my dick. Everybody's sucking their own dicks. Sucking on our own dicks. Everybody's sucking their own dicks. Sucking on our dicks. Yeah, you know I'm sucking on my penis.
You know what? I keep falling asleep in the Ubers over here.
You do?
So like, and typically around when I get to like the light where we're turning on the view.
You're gonna get promising young woman.
Yeah, pretty much. I almost said the street where you live on, but I keep like the past 5 times I come over here, I have this thing where like I like jolt awake, disoriented, and like and just like look around for I guess my mom. I don't know, but it's always just a different like Mexican chauffeur. Who's just like, sir, are you okay? Like, I have to stop doing because I
would love every time I have a nightmare if there was just a Mexican there to be like, sir, you were dreaming.
Yeah, I mean, that's basically what it is.
Give me some hot milk.
Yeah, and then I get embarrassed because I feel like I just like babied out for like the whole. Dude, I have to gotta stop. Being in cars puts me to sleep. It's really a problem when like you know, me and my girlfriend like go on our little cross country trips because I'll just start like nodding off like on the freeway going 70.
Well, that is no good, I must say.
Yeah, it's
absolutely, really that's no good.
it's very bad. It was a problem. I remember like it was a problem like whenever I was little. Like the minute I was in a car, I would just start falling asleep, and my parents were like, "That's going to be a huge problem when you like if you're a person who like the car puts you to sleep. That's going to be." And they were absolutely right.
Damn, our son's a bitch.
Dude, total bitch.
The car makes him too sleepy.
It's a big crib. It's a big rocking crib. I feel swaddled. I feel safe. The only 2 accidents I've ever been in my life is because I was lulled to sleep by the by the comforting nature of the combustion engine.
Well, that's happened to me before. I can feel you on that.
What, falling asleep from the motion of the car? Yeah.
Oh, we should say real quick up top that this is our first public episode that will also be on YouTube. So if you're listening and you feel like watching it as well, go ahead and go to the Coward Hour YouTube channel.
You can see my sleepy face.
Yeah, you can see Nick's sleepy, upset fit. Are you upset? You look kind of upset.
No, I'm awake.
Oh, good.
So yeah, you're right.
Of anyone I know, you're the one with like the most reasonable sleep schedule.
Not really. I mean, I
guess you just go to bed early, but you also wake up insanely early. Right?
Yeah, I go to bed around like 10, 11, but then I wake up at like 4 or 5. So I'm getting...
Yeah, you know, then the nightmares set in and you gotta...
Yeah. Do I look upset? I don't know I have no idea what my face is doing at any point. All the time I'll watch it. Like I was watching the footage back from the first bonus ep that we did, and I was like, what? I was like, I can't even make out, like, I'm like, I was there and I don't know what I'm thinking.
You do have like intense eyes.
Yeah, I have intense.
They're expressive, but it's only negative emotions that they express.
Well, I mean, here's what it is. I'll tell you exactly what I observed watching myself is like I can express emotions, but I'm done with them before like a normal amount of time. So like it happens when I laugh. Like I'll be laughing, I'll be enjoying myself, and my brain is like done laughing. I have like male resting bitch face.
Yeah,
completely.
You're like, all right, I've laughed enough that other people will think that I'm a human. So
that's right.
That's about done.
Moving on.
You have Zuckerberg face.
I do. Yeah, you know what? That's true. I'm a little. You know, I don't have his pallid complexion.
That's true.
So I'm like a sunned, healthy Zuckerberg.
Yeah. You are a heavily tanned Zuck.
That's what I want, and I'm coming for all your data. Imagine if I knew at all how to get data.
What would we even do with data? I'm imagining us now on like a data heist, and then like we get home, we open our big burlap sack of data, and we put it on the table, and we're like, now what?
I mean, it would just be like I wouldn't start a website, but I would like gather intel on my friends and just hang out with them. Like, do you know what's so interesting that I heard about you? Like, that's the most useful thing that it's for.
Yeah, yeah, just sitting across the table and be like, I know you like mukbangs.
Yeah, dude. Imagine how many of your friends are secretly checking out mukbangs and ASMR, and you know that it's not a healthy interest.
Yeah.
You know that they're watching these young Korean girls eat live crabs in 8D audio. That you have to be careful.
They eat live crabs?
Well, the crabs start out live. The crabs start out live.
Yeah, I guess a munch or two in, they're not so
Oh no, they cook them. I guess I should. I think some of the food they eat live, but I'm exaggerating a little. I just watched one where this beautiful, like, you know, this like basically like Korean streamer, like all glam the fuck up, is just holding a crab that looks like it's been like genetically altered, and she's just like running her fingers across its shell in like crazy like high def audio, and that it's like 10 minutes before she even fucking eats the thing. It feels weird.
Yeah, in my opinion, you shouldn't have a psychosexual dynamic with your food.
Definitely not. Absolutely,
especially
not.
when it's served whole.
Right.
Like you got a chicken cutlet or something. That doesn't look like a chicken. That's okay. You can stroke that.
Yeah, but if they're
fine.
bringing out a live chicken and you're like tapping the beak, like, oh, like, guess what's going to happen?
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
Yeah.
I mean, it's funny.
Shouldn't be calling your food your special little man or anything weird like that.
The crab, the special little man.
Yeah.
My soon-to-be boiled little man. Well, I mean, what's funny is like I'm at this point now, just out of like a weird like, I've just got like 30 hours of like mukbang videos like in my YouTube history because I just watched them and be like, ugh. How disgusting would it be if I watched these? What if I liked this? But it's basically
the answer is it would be pretty gross.
Yeah, it's fucking. I mean, I feel gross even taking a walk on that side of the internet.
That is a dark exercise that I think all men do sometimes, where like you're watching porn, you're just like, what if I liked this?
Yeah, how deep can I go?
Yeah, let's step into a man's shoes who likes this.
For sure.
Likes anything. Could be anything.
And the unfortunate thing is sometimes you have to really come to grips with the fact that you do like it.
Yeah.
You're like, well, I set out to discover the new world, and sure enough,
here I am.
Yeah, here I am. California.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm always very grateful like when I go down, because there's also sometimes you're like on the line where it's like hot for a minute and then you're like okay, I got that out of my system.
Yeah. The worst is like the cum and then instant just like, oh my god.
Right, what the hell? Yeah, it's horrible. It's been a minute since
you come and you're like, I guess I should call my doctor. I don't know. Guess I should go get an MRI or something.
Your doctor's like, yeah, man, that's fine. Just fucking don't call me about it. Don't call anybody about it.
Yeah.
Close your door and enjoy yourself.
Yeah, I'm going to have like unnecessarily like detailed check-ins with my sons about like their porn habits and their sexuality.
Oh, because you know.
Yeah, because I know I'm just going to like be like, hey, boys, you watching porn? I'm just here to say that's fine, but stick to like one man, one woman, nothing weird going on.
And they're gonna...
In fact, stay on pictures as long as you can.
That's right.
Because I remember that was definite I remember because I would as a young teen, I would look up pictures of nude women. I would jerk off to that. And I remember it was like trying a beer for the first time that I like watched a dick going in and out.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, oh, man, I don't know if that's for me. But you know what? Have a couple more sips.
Oh, I thought you meant that you loved it immediately.
No. Because beer's, the first time you drink it, beer's gross.
Yeah, for sure. I see now, yeah.
Yeah, much like porn, you're on a camping trip with your dad or something. No, I'm just kidding. The metaphor doesn't extend like that.
Yeah, dude, you're going to be checking in with your sons just like, hey, try to stick to the light stuff, and they're just going to like pull off their full VR helmet, like eyes bleeding, like, what did you say, Dad?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. I feel it's, rather than shaming my sons for their porn habits, I just want to explain to them that, like, look, you want to train yourself so that what makes you come when you masturbate in any way even slightly resembles something sexual that you'll be able to do in your life.
Yeah, dude, like so when I did the Loud Boys podcast, and Dalton was telling me about this porn star like Kinky Joe, and so her whole thing is like she gapes.
It's just a guy. Yeah. That's what's kinky about it. It's just a man.
No, there's no E on the end. It's just J-O.
Oh, okay.
And so her whole thing is like she's like a gape queen.
Uh-huh.
So and like I mean, literally, like I was like, I'm gonna go to her website, like on the and you know, her asshole is so wide that it's like it's not even sex anymore. It's more like being on the Magic School Bus and like going into somebody's bloodstream. It's like this. What are you even getting out of this?
It's just the anal sex equivalent of like when I was putting in those drywall anchors to hang the curtain.
You're like, I can fucking see
Where
everything.
you're like the package said you don't need to drill, but I feel like I need to drill.
Well, yeah, you're like you're looking inside this chick's gaped anus, and you're expecting to see like the light from her mouth at the other end. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I've never been into that, thank God.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like it becomes like you reach a point where like if you look deep enough into the pussy or the asshole, it just becomes clinical information. You know what I'm like?
Yeah, you want to stick to coming to things where like if your wife did that, you wouldn't push her into a river.
Sure.
You know? You wouldn't just Taliban out.
Yeah, I don't ever want my
Like obviously that's an exaggeration,
Sure.
but like if I was a married man, like I come home and I hang up my pork pie hat and my briefcase and
Right.
I turn and my wife is gaping with a baseball bat, I think I would just put my coat back on and it would be like the Abe Simpson walking into the just be like, well, I guess I need to go find a new town.
all right, I'm dating again.
Yeah.
Damn, your wife's getting. That's even funnier than in this scenario. She's been like practicing in private. Like, I know Brendan's gonna be so happy when I show him the baseball bat gape. Yeah,
Yeah, I see her. No, I think because I love this one. My first instinct would be to like put a police blanket over her.
right. Yeah, a fireproof blanket.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just be like, honey, you must be in shock. I'm calling the EMTs. I am leaving forever.
Right. I think you're right though. I think I would go full Muslim. I think I would just walk to the nearest drugstore, be like, hey, do you know which way Mecca is? I have some. A lot of praying I got to do.
Camera's on me at the door, and then pans over to my wife putting a bowling ball in her ass, and then it pans back, and I'm just wearing like a caftan and a fez.
You're not even completely sure what being Muslim is.
Yeah, I don't quite know the outfit. I just look like a Shriner.
I mean, maybe that's
Those guys are Muslims, right?
maybe you can't figure out what being Muslim is, so you just join the Lions Club.
Do you think that stuff's gonna still be around when we're old men? Like, do you think our generation's gonna be like, well, I guess we all ride our funny little cars in the parade?
No, all those buildings are going to be converted into like ketamine clinics. I'm telling you, they're not going to be Shriners. There isn't going to be any like secret order of the such and such. I mean, are Shriners, are they like adjacent to Masons? You know what I mean?
I think it is something like the Masons, yeah.
Because like Lions clubs are so baffling because it's like a designated building. I don't know who pays for it. I guess the club pays for it, but I always got the impression it was like a government building whenever I would like go there.
Yeah.
And it's like, what if we had a building that was just the cafeteria of a middle school and then also like a back section that's kind of like a youth group prayer room, and like you just come here every week. Or else, I don't know. Like, there's no alcohol. Maybe you can get some pizza in a styrofoam cup. It's so baffling. I want to know what kind of money is funding those things.
Yeah. I'm kind of excited. My dad is my parents where they go on vacation. There's I guess like an Elks Club or something. And
Elks Club, yeah.
Yeah, last time we had just like a great dad convo where he like called me, just like an archetypical phone call with your dad, where he like called me, asked me some questions about my taxes. Then he's like, "Yeah, I'm at the Elks. I gotta, I'm in the no mask section to go be on a phone call, so I gotta."
Your dad goes to the Elks Club.
I guess he does now, and I'm like, honestly sick. I don't know anything about that world, but it feels like when you turn 60, that's just what you do.
It's a VFW for people who never went to war, basically.
I'm pretty sure that's what it is, and it sounds sick.
Well, but they serve alcohol at the VFW, don't they?
They serve alcohol at
Do they?
wherever he is. I forget if it's an Elks Lodge or what, but
Huh, I didn't know.
Yeah.
I just want to know what's going on there. It's not even like it's a
Yeah.
hugely secret society, you know?
I'm pretty sure it's just like
Like board games?
I'm pretty sure it's just like middle class white dads getting fucked up.
Damn, that's so. What, they don't have basements? I guess like, yeah, you're right. When you age out of like going to bars, because you don't want to be in a fucking bar with like young hot people when you're a middle-aged dad. I guess you're relegated to the Elks Club.
What do you mean relegated, dude? You graduated.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Let me unhook the red rope for you, sir.
I think I could be remembering this wrong, but I think I remember my dad telling me about a bar that my grandfather belonged to, that it was open 365 days a year. No women were allowed inside ever.
Whoa.
And this was like pre-cell phones, so it was like they just had a landline in there. So it was like a beer commercial, I guess, where like your wife calls and everybody quiets down. They're like, "No, he's not here," and you're in the back just like chugging.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Honestly, a very dudes rock generation.
That is so fucking cool.
Yeah.
Okay, you're right. Now I'm excited about the Elks Club.
Yeah. Plus, just imagine the aesthetic. It's all wood paneled.
That was one of the weird, when we would go to the VFW for the mic, it was like there was something so weird about like it's a bar, but also there's like a shitty like suburban living room.
I love the weird like symbology to it.
Yeah.
Like the table.
Right, the table.
The little
with the
table
lemon.
with like the rose and the lemon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In case what a MIA prisoner shows up. Like, what is that for?
Yeah. In case Rambo 2 is real.
Well, it's like, yeah, it was just so weird because like I think there was even one time when like I got real comfy in that couch just watching cable, and I like fell asleep thinking I was like in my friend's dad's living room, but no, there was a rowdy bar like a foot away from me. It's such a bizarre layout. And then the other room is the middle school cafeteria.
Yeah, yeah. Especially like when we would have the mic in the bar part and just be like, I can't. This is so rude to our servicemen.
It's horrible. Why would we do it to them? Oh my god!
Why would they allow it?
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's so. It is weird that the VFW allows an open mic there, and they also allow a goth dance night.
Yeah.
Do you remember that? They would let goths dance in the other. What do you
I
think?
mean, for the most part, that place didn't seem that hoppin' or anything. So
Yeah, maybe it didn't seem like it was visited by a lot of veterans, honestly.
yeah.
But yeah, I would love to be there one night and see the vets kind of like size up the goths. Maybe the first night would be the night to like really like. What an interesting culture clash in Burbank, California.
But I bet the goths would win over at least one troop.
Oh, for sure, dude.
Yeah. I mean, what is more goth than being just crippled by PTSD?
Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
Yeah. Just hanging out with the guys with like the industrial boots and like the black lipstick, and you're like, yeah, I've seen death.
Yeah, you're like, all my friends were killed by Agent Orange, and there's just some goth troll like, yo, bro, that's twisted. Damn, so you're like Joker-fied. Yeah, I bet they love each other. You're absolutely right.
Just putting endless quarters into the into the jukebox to play Morrissey. Whoa, dude, that's like messed up.
Dude, could you? Oh, you know what? Actually, now I want to make a playlist.
You ever like killed a baby?
Damn, that's twisted. That's like what's that comic? Like Johnny the Homicidal Maniac? That's like you, bro. Dude, I'm imagining right now just like a dance playlist that's nothing but Creedence Clearwater and Morrissey, and I'm like, that's a good vibe.
Honestly,
That's a great vibe.
That would be a pretty sick hang.
We should go back to the FW. I wonder. I bet they don't even have a mask rule there. I bet that they're just like full on like no way, not happening.
I bet they do because there's one bar on Magnolia that apparently like is like super like everyone's pissed at because they just like from the it was some like it's like a cowboy themed bar or something on Magnolia by like
There's
by
a
like
cowboy
Handy
bar?
Market.
I didn't know that.
I've never been inside. From the outside, it has like like a metal silhouette of like a guy on a horse or something. But I'm pretty sure they just like from day one were just like, yeah, we're not doing any of that.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's the Wild West, dude. That's
the Wild West.
That's the spirit of the Cimarron. What can I say?
Yeah.
I mean, there was like a nerd bar on Magnolia that I knew of. I've never heard of the. I like these themed bars that Magnolia has.
There's a lot of weird themed bars in the valley. There's that one that just looks like a barrel.
I have not seen that one. Really?
Yeah. I think it's called like like After Hours or something. I don't remember. It's
After
on
Hours,
it's
a
on like
giant barrel.
Yeah, there's a barrel It just the outside building looks like a giant barrel, and every time I drive by, I think about what would be the funniest, like if it went out of business and another business had to like move in, would be the funniest. Like, you know, like sometimes it's like, oh, this dentist office was a Pizza Hut, and I just imagine like, what if it was like a dress barn or something, like a plus size women's clothing store.
That's awesome.
You go in there just like, just so you know, the building was like this. We didn't do this on purpose. We're not trying to be mean.
That's awesome. It'd be awesome if all the changing rooms looked like a horse stable. Just like, get in there. Come on. They prod you in with a fucking...
It's funny, like in Lancaster County, like how many buildings like used to be horse stables.
It doesn't surprise me, but but it's crazy that they don't just renovate. I guess it's expensive to renovate a building.
Well, also, you know, some of them are historical. Like there's like some restaurants where like you're sitting like in a horse stall, basically. Like
really?
Yeah.
And they can't. They're not allowed to change the horse stall.
I mean, there's not still like horse shit in there.
No,
there hasn't been in like 100 years.
But I'm saying it's like okay, we have to like, this place is historic. We have to respect it, but like, yeah, you can serve spaghetti in there. You know,
that is absolutely the rules.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Just let it be something else. Take a picture of it. Take a picture of it and let people know what it was.
Or like I remember, like you remember Ryan Meehan? His
Ryan.
apartment was like, it was like very it was like one room. It was like a very narrow and long. And it was because that used to be a stable, I think.
People are just living in... Well, yeah,
because they're not going to tear down, like, 1700s brick buildings.
We tear down... But how did those buildings stick it out long? And other shit got teared down that I miss. But you have to live in a horse stable?
Yeah, that's the thing, is it's like, if you make the cut, you're good, but it's like, oh, amoeba? No, that's out of here.
Gotta go.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's what I mean. How did a horse stable make the cut for so long? I guess just not a lot of people were living there.
Probably because, like, the city wasn't like a desirable like place to live for like until like 20 years ago.
That makes sense.
I don't know if that's true, but like
I get it. But
I feel like
generally,
all the like revitalization and the like gentrification and stuff is only like
fairly recent, more recent than the horse stable. Because I'd imagine the horse stable probably was around for a minimum. It's got to be like a minimum 100 years, I think, to be considered historic, if I'm not mistaken. And because,
I mean, Lancaster, PA, there's like those, you know, those blue signs everywhere that say like this is where that's everywhere.
Yeah, because there are some of those even in like the town where I grew up. There are these houses that I guess technically like just cut the 100-year mark, and so they're like little blue signs and you're like, this fucking piece of shit is a store. I would be pissed, dude. If that was my house and I couldn't tear it down, I'd be so pissed. I'd be like, I would like fight with. It would be a reverse bulldozer gonna destroy the animal hospital situation. Where like I would have the bulldozer and the city would be trying to stop me.
I would just turn my property into like the movie Up, where it's just like this little house in the middle and then the rest of my house around it.
That's a good idea. I like that. Yeah, there's a fucking house in my town where I grew up, where like a tree grows through it. They like built the house around this tree because I don't know. I think we always assumed the tree was significant, but it's like, guys, come on, what are you doing?
That'd be pretty sick to have like a courtyard with a tree in it.
No. The tree goes through the house. So, like, there's a tree inside the house that comes up through the roof.
That's weird. So eventually the tree will just damage the house.
Yes. And I'm sure there's...
the same way, like, you drive around and, like, just the sidewalk is like that.
Yeah. Trees are kind of
That'd be so say I'm just brushing my teeth and just, like, a branch, like, comes through the drywall.
You're like, how the fuck are trees so powerful, dude?
Trees are so...
all the time, I'm like, how the fuck are these things? They don't move.
Yeah. They're so strong.
Trees rock. Except for when they fuck up except for when they fuck up the sidewalk. Because it's like, bro, are you...
Yeah, it seems like once that happened, the city's just like, look, the tree wins.
Yeah, that's fucking true. Yeah, damn.
Yeah, there's tons of places. Like, there's one street in particular in Hollywood that I'm thinking of where, like, it's like if you have a wheelchair, you cannot go on that street. Absolutely not.
And also, like, what's the point? Like, truly, what is the point of preserving the trees in Hollywood? Like, on Hollywood Boulevard, especially, it's like, this is cemented trash. Like, this guy is not helping. Like literally the sky is yellow from smog today. I think we can lose this tree.
If anything, we're being rude to the tree by making it live
By
here.
forcing it to live there. Yeah, so fucked up, dude.
Yeah. We really got to like move those trees out into the woods to like live out their retirement.
Yeah, we got to send
It's like when you send a police horse out to a farm.
Right. Yeah, we need a tree farm.
Yeah.
That's exactly what we need. Yeah, I don't understand the point of that shit at all. It's always weird because like they stick out like such a sore thumb, especially on Hollywood Boulevard. Especially, it's just like, what the fuck is this? This is so weird.
It's a wretched, horrible town.
I mean, Hollywood Boulevard is. I don't know why anybody would go there. That's like the place you go when you visit here, but it's not what LA is at all.
It's fun to see. It's just fun to see things that you recognize.
Yeah, but I would even say like the things you recognize are not on Hollywood Boulevard. Like you recognize like you recognize really like Silver Lake, Echo Park, like West Hollywood, but like
people recognize like the Chinese theater and the yeah,
sure, you're at the end of it. You're at like at the tail. You're getting towards the end there. But like people show up. I feel I did it. Like people show up. They're like, "Wow, Hollywood! I better go to Hollywood." And it's just like dying meth heads in front of a Boost Mobile store.
If you really wanted to authentically show people Hollywood, we should do a tour where we just show people like different pedophile dens.
Yeah, I could do it. I have them marked and saved.
For when we get the guts to really, Travis Bickle out.
Yeah, but we make it like but we do like a Star Tour version of it.
We're like, and this is the home of Steven Spielberg. All right, everybody, keep your seatbelts in. I will be right back. And then you come back just covered in blood.
I was gonna say even better. We tell everybody reach under your seat. We have provided loaded guns for everybody on the trip. Yeah. Anybody who wants to come in with us is welcome to. We're gonna give you an up close and personal tour. Dude, how sick would it be if we got like fucking tourists from Ohio to infiltrate the Dome of Silence with us?
That would be sick.
We're like,
because I mean, tourists like they think everything's safe no matter what. Like, how many like Yelp reviews are there of like Yosemite where they're like a moose bit me. This sucks.
Yeah,
I was bothering the moose. Why don't they train the moose better?
Well, yeah, it's funny that all those Star Tours are parked on Hollywood Boulevard because it's like, dude, if you're in dirty Hollywood, it's like that's not where like visiting families want to be. This is not Disneyland. Don't get on this bus.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck yeah, Hollywood sucks. But since I've been in Echo Park and staying in Silver Lake like a couple weeks ago specifically, like up in like the insanely steep hills of Silver Lake and just like looking on a clear day. It was super clear when we were there. And I was just like looking down over like the entirety of the city and I was like, damn, this is fucking cool as shit. There are these like giant steps in Silver Lake where I was like, I never even knew about this.
Damn.
But yeah, I don't know what I'm saying. We badmouth LA a lot, but I like truly like rediscovered it this past like little vacation with my girlfriend where I was like, this place is cool.
Yeah, I don't know. There will definitely be things that I miss about it someday, but
yeah, you'll miss your room. You'll miss going downstairs.
That's all I've done for a year.
Yeah, you'll miss the garage.
Yeah. I'll miss having a nice garage for my tools.
That's right. You're like, oh yeah, I remember LA. They had this really nice. Oh yeah, the carpeting in LA was really nice. You could really like sink your toes into it. It was. And there was this really good place to eat. It was the fridge in my kitchen. But yeah,
Yeah.
There's cool stuff everywhere. I don't know. Oh, I'm sleepy this one. I'm trying to wake up.
Yeah, that's right. Let me check the camera a second.
Oh, is it on?
I'm pretty sure, but I don't see the light anymore.
Oh, no.
One moment, please.
Maybe it filled up. It's okay. I'll keep talking while you do that. Maybe we'll have partial video for this one. We can always like put it back in.
Oh, it's recording.
Is it recording? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, he's back. Folks, he's back.
I guess when you flip the... Yeah, people are going to be enthralled by this. I guess when you flip the viewfinder around, it removes all the like icons.
Oh, that's weird, because it didn't do that last time. I remember the red light last time.
No, maybe I changed... I must have changed the setting.
Well, there you go. Hey, do you want to produce Coward Out? Anybody who's watching this?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is funny that like we have.
It'd be funny if we flew Lemaire out to just completely blow it.
We fly him out twice a week.
Yeah. We fly him out twice a week for him to remove, just like pull memory cards out of the camera while it's recording.
Yeah, let's make him pay for it. We're helping him out. You know, this is a huge favor to him.
Yeah.
Oh, I would love to look at Lemaire's fat smiling face just on the other side of the table.
That would make me so happy.
That's
just in the darkness behind the lights.
Yeah, dude, that's a real secret weapon. Just seeing his nostrils.
See him eating snacks and like looking at his phone.
Yeah, I was watching, dude, his episode on the Loud Boy. It's very funny. The most recent episode that he did with the Loud Boys, very funny podcast. I was having fun just like pausing it at different points and looking at Lemaire's face. like the way
he is so joyful to look at.
Yes.
Yeah.
The way that Lemaire is idle is so fucking funny.
Yeah.
He's the man.
His head is like a complete sphere. It's beautiful. It's like an orange.
Yeah. Well, that was his head is so interesting. I mean, this
yeah.
is starting to get racist. Where it's like we're talking about.
I would love to just get one of those big dull scissors to measure him.
Calipers. Yeah, let's get some calipers on Lemaire's head. Yeah, let's start labeling all the parts of Lemaire's head.
Yeah. We should get calipers just for like, you know how sometimes like someone will have like an antique shovel like hung up.
Yeah.
We should start like a racist like TGI Fridays where everything on the wall has some sort of like darkness to it.
That's awesome. And like
Yeah.
they're not labeled. We don't say what they are, but everybody's
Yeah.
just looking at them as like, I feel like I recognize this.
Yeah, it's just that big collar with the bells on it. People are just eating their mozzarella sticks. Like that feels weird.
Yeah. Is that it's not Christmas time, so I don't think that's like for a reindeer.
Yeah.
But you know.
Yeah. Hey, you know what's a much better thing to wear is clothes from under 5'10".
Right?
Yeah. I can show the people.
Oh wow, look how nice this
Yeah.
is.
I am
You're gonna stand that chair is groaning.
Oh yeah, I'm very fat. But yeah, look at these jeans, dude. 26 inseam, you can't buy that at JCPenney.
No, there's no way.
Yeah, under 5'10" has great clothes for the man who, just in the name. If you're under 5'10", you're probably used to wearing clothes that don't fit. So go ahead and give yourself a treat. Go to under510.com and pick up some stuff. I have these jeans. These are the Zorba jeans, and they actually part of the fabric is made out of recycled plastic from the ocean,
Oh hey,
which is pretty sick.
that's nice.
Mm-hmm. So, you know,
They cut that out of a dolphin? I'm sorry, I shouldn't be saying that in the ad.
I mean, that would be a good thing if they removed it from a dolphin.
Right. Well, I mean, the dolphin's dead in that. In this one.
These rates have been pretty good. This is not a good one.
I think that it's fine.
Yeah.
That's
yeah,
cool.
you know, the ocean's full of fucking plastic, and the solution is we got to turn it into jeans.
Jeans for small men.
Jeans for small men. It's the only... Look, NASA agrees, or whatever group is in charge of the ocean. What's the opposite of NASA?
Yeah, is there underwater NASA?
Yeah.
I don't know, dude.
I don't know.
I think James Cameron's probably in charge of that.
Yeah,
honestly.
James Cameron is in charge of the sea. He's president of the sea, as many agree.
And he's worried about little
Yeah.
guys.
Yeah.
Is the shirt under 5'10" too or no?
The shirt is not, but they do have some sick shirts. I got to get them to send me some shirts. They have some nice Henleys.
Yeah, the pants
They have
look
some
nice.
button-ups.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I wish I would love
Their
to.
clothes is so nice that, like, if I were to wear their tops, too, it would involve, like, significantly stepping up my style.
Oh yeah, you've got to really like commit to it because it's weird to have one nice article of clothing.
It would be weird for me to, like, just have one great outfit. I mean, honestly, that's kind of what I have because they did send me one of their overshirts.
You tweeted it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They have the overshirts, which are great as, like, an outer layer for, like, we're still getting some cold nights out here in LA.
Yeah.
Yeah, but definitely check their stuff out. You can go to under510.com, sign up for their text alerts, and you'll get a $10 coupon. Yeah, honestly, it's great stuff. A lot of people, like, they advertise stuff on podcasts just because, like, yeah, you know, those are the companies that advertise on podcasts. But I approached them because I wear their shit. And I was like, I could sell the fuck out of your stuff.
Nice.
Because I look like trash and everything else.
Right. And except for these, I've noticed a significant barn dog glow up ever since you got these special clothes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the shade is nice. Like the the tone of the pants. It's very hip right now.
What's the-
nice light wash?
Have you been through their catalog? Like, what's the most like unexpected article of clothing that they offer? I'm curious. Do they do like special fitted like banana hammocks and stuff?
Specifically for the small men's penis?
Specifically for the small man's penis.
Yeah, which doesn't necessarily mean a small penis.
Sometimes it means a big penis.
Sometimes it does.
Yeah. That's always
In fact,
surprising.
I would say one of the best parts about being a small man is I have an average to slightly below average sized penis, but I'm so below average sized height that if you just looked at a full body pic of me, you'd be like, damn, that guy has a bird.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice.
Because, like, if you scaled me up, it would
Right.
be like a 9-inch dick.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, like if you scaled me up to be like a 5'10" man, and you scaled my dick up the same proportion,
It would
is this still part of the reason?
I don't know if this makes sense. But
It's like,
I'm
look,
following you.
okay, so if you took a picture of me, take a picture of me in front of like a ruler or something.
Okay.
And then in Photoshop, you diagonally scale me up until I'm 5'10".
Right.
My dick is going to be like 9 inches.
Right.
But because I'm 5'2", you get what I'm saying? It's like
understand what you're saying, yeah.
I have a nice like
I totally
5-inch,
get it.
5.5 good
Yeah,
day.
If they do that like rack like lengthening therapy torture on you, whatever the fuck it is, you know that you're like, hey, can you guys put one of those clamps on my cock too, just
Yeah,
to
yeah.
like just to even it out?
Yeah, in fact, I'm gonna get smaller. One so that I can wear more of under 5'10's clothes.
Really? How small do they go?
They go down to a 25 inseam.
What does that mean? I don't know what that means. Inseam.
Most of the, like, if you're buying a pair of Levi's at the mall, lowest you're getting is like a 30 inseam.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. So yeah. So that's short. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
That's great.
And yeah, and their prices are great. We're like, it's like if you buy a pair of jeans at the mall and you get them hemmed and shit, pay the $10 or whatever, you're paying more than you would to get better jeans, better quality jeans.
Right. So they do all that for you.
Mhm.
Guys, buy under 5'10". If you're under 5'10", buy under 5'10". If you're not, figure something out.
Yeah.
Do something to
Get
yourself.
shrunk.
Yeah, get shrunk.
Yeah.
Invent a shrink ray.
Yeah.
Actually, if you invent a shrink ray, I would please message me because I would love to collaborate with you if you invent a successful shrink ray. I think there's if I can get into data mining and shrink rays, there's a lot of fun that I can have
Oh yeah.
with this malleable planet we call Earth.
But yeah, anyway, check out their stuff. They got joggers, they got hoodies, they got everything.
Under 5'10", that's sick.
Under 5'10".
Nice. I'm like 2 inches out of it. I'm so close. I'm so close to getting into this exclusive club.
We'll get you shrunk.
I'm trying to get shrunk, especially if it makes my bird look a little bigger. That would be nice.
Yeah, yeah.
Losing 2 inches and being like, what is that? Like a fucking, look at that hog.
Yeah, yeah. You know how they say like shaving adds an inch?
Yeah.
Being 5'2" adds like 3 inches
See,
visually.
I think that like even,
I think that's why, because I've, through my life, I've had women, I thought they were lying to me, but they tell me I have a big dick. But I think it's just, it's like how they shot The Lord of the Rings.
yeah, there's a practical trickery.
It's like they're looking at my dick, but Gandalf is sitting like 10 feet away. They built the set weird.
I don't think that any woman that you're dating will ever, while you're currently dating her, will ever tell you that you have a small penis. I think they
Yeah, you're right.
know
That
too
that is
better.
something that gets yelled at you at the very end.
That's right. I don't. I cannot possibly imagine any like a situation where a woman who likes you is being honest with you about your penis. For anybody, I don't mean that.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, unless you do have a fucking huge cock, but then you know. Have you ever just measured it?
Yeah, but not in a long time.
Oh, okay.
At this point, what am I measuring it for?
Right, you've got it.
Yeah.
It's not going to change. Yeah, it's one thing.
Wife, secure.
Yeah, there's a margin. When you're 14, you measure because you're like, a lot of things can change.
Yeah.
Right? I'm not, I don't have a beard yet, so
Yeah.
anything can happen.
When you're 14, you line it up on the doorway to the kitchen and you mark it with a pencil.
Yeah, yeah. Well, yeah, I remember I remember measuring my dick at 14 and then like taking into account like, I think I was only like, no, maybe I'd hit my growth spurt. I measured it before my growth spurt, and I was doing the mental math in my head, like, well, by the time I hit my growth spurt, I should have like a 10-inch cock, so this is great. I was like, it didn't quite pan out.
It's funny that you're just like measured optimism is like, well, I'll have a dick too big to fuck. It'll be great. I'll have a penis so big women hate it and they hate me.
Yeah, everything about me is exceptionally average, but I know that the minute I hit puberty, the Guinness Book of World Records will be knocking down my door to take like an old timey flash bulb picture of my cock.
Yeah, man, it's great. Like, it's great being young and having no sexual history and knowing that no woman has ever seen your dick. Nothing can ever be compromised.
Right, that's true.
Yeah. Like, I remember when I first moved to LA, I was stoked because I was like, nobody in the entire state of California has ever seen my dick.
Right. Yeah. Damn, I
This
miss.
is a land of possibility.
You know what's funny? That was the first year I was like, it's a fresh start. But
Yeah, yeah.
unfortunately, the women of California have still seen other penises.
Yeah.
They still.
Because, like, unfortunately, like, the way that like dating and sex works is most of the people who have seen my dick are not in my life in any way.
Yeah, and they won't be again.
And they won't be. They're some of them near complete strangers.
That's what happens. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
So it's like only, like, I would feel better if like my closest boys were the ones who had seen my dick. Not in a gay way,
No,
but
for
I would
sure.
like if the people I trusted were the ones who
Oh,
know
I
what my
have
dick
seen your
looks
cock.
like.
I forgot.
Not hard.
When we were true, not hard. That's true.
Yeah.
That would be insane if you got. That would be insane if you were just having like a fully hard piss while we were hiking. I just look up.
Yeah, I'm on the top of a mountain, just like forcefully pissing through a boner. Just like grunting, like a little bit of blood comes out.
You're like, guys, give me 1 second. You're just hitting the bottom of your chin with your piss. I'm just talking to Dan like, yeah, so man, how's your TikToks going? Like, while you piss into your own nostrils.
It's so funny pissing up there because it's like people are walking by and
Yeah.
like, and you know, like it is illegal, but it's like, what are you gonna do? It's like by the time you get down off the mountain to tell somebody,
Oh yeah, it's impossible. But
Yeah.
I'll still be honest. When I saw
that'd
you,
be a great place to flash people. It's just atop a mountain.
that's true.
You climb all day. You're like, we made it. There's just a guy like, mashing like his balls above his dick, looking at you. And you're like, fuck.
Well, yeah, dude. Because if you get flashed up there, even by the time you get back to the bottom, you're like, you're too tired to be mad. You're like,
Yeah.
You're like, that thing happened. But
Plus, you get down there and you're like, there's a guy up there and he's naked. The cop's like, I'm not gonna go up there.
yeah, what do you? There's no. I can't take my fucking car up there.
I guess I'll try to shoot him from a helicopter.
Yeah, it would be awesome if they just shoot him with a missile from an LAPD helicopter. Well, I mean,
Yeah, they just blow up the mountaintop.
I'll say this: I was surprised when I saw you peeing on Griffith Trail, but I guess nobody can stop
Well,
you.
yeah, what was I supposed to do? Piss my pants?
No, but no,
Yeah.
Brendan. It was
I made
just-
sure I was behind a bush somewhat.
for sure.
Yeah,
But you had
the thing is, it's like,
problem is you had the high ground.
yeah, I had the high ground, so it's like I'm pissing. The other people on the trail can't see me, but anyone on a neighboring mountain with like binoculars.
Damn,
Target acquired.
I should have sketched your bird when I saw
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, they zoom in on my dick and then they hit like the left bumper to like make sure that it's
They lock on.
yeah, they no, they just target it so that then when they go in stealth, they know where all the targets are.
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
oh,
it's
yeah,
like
I see
Metal
on
Gear.
on their mini map. Yeah. Yeah. I've never thought to. You know what it is? I realized when I saw you pissing on the trail up in like the the mountain, I was like, oh, the world. There's more freedom than I thought in this world. It was just something I had never considered, and it's rare that I learned that lesson from you.
I am a man continually in prison.
Absolutely.
Self-imprisoned.
I would say some would say of your own doing.
Yeah.
It's just
Absolutely everyone would say that.
You're just hanging up a sign over your room that says the Hotel California. You're just, But yeah, I'm gonna try the next time I hike. I'm gonna try pissing. But I'll be watching me get tackled immediately. Like watch like cops just come out.
A guy
from
with like an
boulders.
earpiece comes out in a full suit, tackles you off the mountain.
Yeah, goddamn. Pissing in public is something that I still like. I've had sex in public. I've had like disgusting sex in public. When I piss in,
Why?
I mean, I shouldn't. It wasn't like we went out to do it. I've talked to. It was just. When I say public, we were outdoors. It's not like it's not like we were like trying to get a crowd around. But I've had sex outdoors.
You weren't dogging, as the Brits say.
Is that what like trying to get?
I think that I remember. I think dogging is like weird, like swingers in Britain. Their whole thing is like, what if we fucked in a park and everyone could see?
A park?
Like during the day or something.
Ugh. No, it's got to be nighttime. What are you doing? British people, they can't cook and they have funny ideas about sex. I also, you know what's funny? I don't sexualize the Brits at all. Like, if a woman has this is going to sound horrible, but if a woman has a British accent, I'm like not interested. It's crazy. I don't even imagine her like that she even has like a naked state. She goes to bed fully clothed.
That's very interesting.
I don't know how to explain.
I would love to know why, but we never will.
I just don't sexualize I don't sexualize British people. I don't know why. They're like children to me. I'm like, you can't go there. I do not know why. Even my British icons like Gordon Ramsay, I'm sure the dude is crushing pussy. I think he was even like notably fucking like there was like an affair, but I can't imagine that guy fucking. It seems too silly.
Yeah.
He cooks and
I would love Gordon Ramsay to like he like eats the pussy and then spits it out like he's on Kitchen Nightmares or something. It's bloody raw.
It's bloody, yeah. Yeah, he pulls a tampon out of the pussy. He's like, oh dear. Oh, how much is in there? Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, what I was saying is when I piss outside to this day, I mean, it takes a lot to get me kind of. I don't know. I feel that's the one I feel the most on edge. Like it could all come tumbling down is me getting caught pissing outside. I don't know. I don't know why it is. If I would even dare to go to therapy once, I'm sure. I would probably lead with that. I'd be like, hey, there's a lot of stuff that we're going to get through, but like, if I could just introduce a topic.
I have found that when you just flat out ask a therapist about like something specific, they hate it. They're just like, well, I don't know.
Oh, is it what they're supposed to like turn it back on you?
Yeah, therapy's fake. Well, I think someone in our Discord said that where they were like, you're probably going to like bad therapists because like, and like a good therapist would call it like, I forget what they said. Like, but anyway, they were like, yeah, a lot of therapy's bad. Like therapy is very good, but you're probably not getting good therapy.
Well, the whole thing with therapy.
I mean, I know I certainly am not.
Yo, you're not? I thought you liked this therapist. Initially, like the new one.
It's okay.
It's okay.
I don't know.
I mean,
I got really mad because I missed an appointment and she charged me $90, which I guess that's on me. Like I agreed to that, but it's like I've had therapists before, and they give you one. They give you like one,
right?
Like it's okay. And what really pissed me off is I was like, "How much do I owe you for the cancellation?" And she sent back $90 with a smiley face emoji, and I just, I Venmo'd her, and then I just like turned my phone over and didn't look at it again for like a day. I was just like so furious.
Well, so it's happened before. You've missed therapy appointments before, like with other therapists.
Yeah.
Brandon, it sounds like there's a lesson that's trying to be taught here. Don't you think?
I missed it. Yeah. Well, look, it's
all meta part of the therapy, dude.
Yeah. I'm not a very organized man.
That's okay. But maybe now you've incurred a financial.
It's more it's like the problem is just now that like it's like nowadays I have so few things to do that most days it doesn't even occur to me that maybe I have something going on that day.
Oh, you should like schedule things for yourself. You should like put it in your calendar, like on your phone. Yeah, you're like, look, dude, you can't ask me to do that kind of shit.
Yeah. Yeah, what do you think this is?
You're right. I'm sorry. I don't know what I was thinking. Yeah, I think I'm probably the busiest I've ever been in my life, and it's nice. I'm also starting to crash a little bit. Like working nights and then working immediately again in the morning sucks. I don't know why I asked for that.
Oh, the classic Clopen.
Yeah.
as waiters call it.
Oh yeah, God, I fucking forgot about the clopen. There's nothing worse than like fucking stacking ketchup in the fucking. I don't work at a restaurant anymore, but I would remember at the Shitball Steakhouse I worked at, because we were supposed to be like a.
Did you just say Shitball Steakhouse?
The Shitball Steakhouse that I worked at? Why?
Oh, I thought that was the name of the place. I was very confused.
Welcome to Shitballs.
I thought, like, is that like an Italian word or something?
Yeah, we do shitball style here. No,
It's everyone's least favorite type of barbecue. It's where I shit all over my balls.
yeah, the chef.
Yeah, it's the same as Texas, but the chef has shit all over his balls.
It doesn't affect the food at all. It's just like it's an ambience thing.
Yeah.
Knowing that your food is being cooked by a man with shitty balls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His hands are clean.
Completely. Oh
Yeah.
my God, we would never contaminate the food, but
Yeah.
we want you to know
Yeah.
that you're getting the authentic shitball experience when you eat.
Look at him, he's miserable.
We make him do it.
It's not even his shit. That's the worst part.
Do you know what's fucking funny? Thinking about Herman the chef at the place where I used to work. I think he's dead now, so I think it's okay to say his name. I'm pretty sure that this bit that we're riffing, I'm pretty sure was probably true 60% of the time. That guy stunk. Literally, he smelled bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, the clopen is terrible.
Yeah,
I
there is
can't do
something
it.
like kind of romantic about that world, though, where you're like, ooh, it's me and a bunch of degenerate alcoholics, and we're all doing a task for some reason together.
Dude, I couldn't, like, it was romantic. It's funny because you want to know why? Because like a lot of my life is me hanging out with degenerate alcoholics in like cramped spaces. And nobody knows why we're anxious. And we've
Yeah,
just,
yeah.
You know, and like we don't know why we've signed. Like we all just took acid together, so we've essentially signed up for like a 14-hour shift together. But for some reason,
Yeah, I hate clocking in to triple acid.
and you know, when I wasn't making any money, there was something less stressful about like. But like the minute like I had to be in that environment, with those people, and I was getting paid like $2 an hour plus tips, so much worse. I was like, I gotta get out of here so I can hang out with my other junkie friends. Yeah, it was the worst ever, dude. That's just where I'm at right now. Outside, I'm doing the clopen again. It's not in a restaurant environment, but it's still just like I get home from work at midnight and then gotta wake up at fucking 9 o'clock to go back. Oh my God, come on,
Yeah.
terrible.
Do people do escape rooms that early?
Brett, yes. People are, as far as I can tell, people seem to always be doing escape rooms. they don't get sick. I mean, these people are. I can't get into the minutia of my job, but we had a group of people last night. I mean, these were sick people. These were, if I had my way, these people would not be. They wouldn't be part of the census next year. You know what I'm saying? These are people who need to be stopped.
Yeah. These people's social security number would get reused.
Yeah, absolutely. That's exactly right. They're not using their money wisely. I can prove it by the fact that they've been here 4 times this month. One of these fucking people keeps bringing, he's done all the rooms. He keeps bringing dates back to do the rooms to impress them. And then he acts like he like pays us, he like tips us extra, which I'm cool with, but he's like, don't let her know that I've been here before. And then he acts like he's figuring it out with her.
Oh my God.
It's psychotic, dude. This guy's not using.
That's like a $300 date.
More, because they do more than one
God.
room. He does 3 of the fucking rooms, so it's a lot.
So it's like at that point, just show her your money.
Exactly, just show her your money.
Yeah.
And so these people are not spending their money wisely. I think that it should be, their fund should be transferred to me because I will put it to better use. I'll donate some of it. A lot of it's going to be spent on getting a PlayStation 5 off of eBay. But it's just, I mean, the excess of escape rooms is disgusting. I can't stand it.
Yeah, I really thought the business would have burned out by now.
No, people love it. I don't know what they love about it. Man, I hope that my bosses who know that I have a podcast do not find, it would be so easy for them to find this.
It truly would.
Yeah. They follow me on Instagram. I was like, yeah, you guys can follow me. I was like, that's great. Yeah, listen to my podcast where I trash talk you guys. But whatever. You know what? I'm gonna be. I'm a new man. I'm feeling free. I'm gonna piss on the mountain. Nobody can get me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, a lot of it is celebs coming to bother you at this job, right?
Yeah, I can't. I'm not allowed to talk about them.
Yeah.
I genuinely would get in trouble if I did that.
I didn't mean like specific people. I just meant like, does that make it even worse?
Yeah, nobody wants to be talked down to by these fucking like literally like. I mean, there's a community up in the Hollywood Hills called Mount Olympus. I was talking about in the group chat. I was talking about like one of these women comes in. I'll put it this way: one of these women comes in, and it literally like she has the air of like, you know, one of the gods or the titans coming off of Mount Olympus. She's just like kind of like bemused about like, you know, working class people, and
Oh, look at him! He's doing his little job.
yeah, and yeah, without disclosing who it is, I'll just say that she brings her many, many adopted children into the room.
Probably enough that you could take one. You could snatch one.
Easily. There's
Yeah.
no way she keeps track of all them, dude.
Uh huh.
Oh, I'm telling you what, man. If Mia Farrow...
Aren't there supposed to be like? Wasn't that part of the Mia Farrow thing? Aren't there supposed to be like laws that you can't adopt that many children?
I mean, I don't think... Maybe they're
think
posts when she did
I
that.
think I remember hearing that like she lobbied to like get those laws changed
To get more adopted children.
Yeah.
Dude, if I'm telling you, if Mia Farrow ever came into my escape room, I could totally like...
First of all, we'll just say this: she's not escaping.
No, yeah, that's right.
You just do a Woody impression over the intercom.
Oh gosh, it would be a horrible shame if your locks didn't come off. That would be absolutely fucking psychotic.
Was it you who sent the picture that she like photoshopped her dead daughter out of that photo of her and like Chelsea Clinton?
I didn't send that, but I have seen it.
Yeah.
Have you seen
That is wild.
Well, I mean, the one that everyone talks about is she was wishing one of her adopted daughters, who's black, a happy birthday, and she, instead of like posting a picture, she like Google image searched Mia Farrow's black daughter and kept it in the screenshot when she posted the tweets.
That's so funny.
Mia Farrow's black daughter. That rocks. That's so funny.
Yeah. Honestly, maybe Woody... Here's a new like Galaxy Brain theory. I think Woody Allen might just be like the most ingenious pedophile of all time, where he's like, all right, I'm going to be a pedophile and I'm going to marry the craziest woman who's ever lived so no one will believe her.
Damn. That's a smokescreen. That's what you have to do, dude.
It's like, you think I would marry my adopted daughter? Look at this bit.
Yeah, it's also it's you know what's funny? It's also a good.
I know it wasn't really his daughter, or
Right.
whatever, but like it's funnier to say. Look, everybody's decided it was his daughter.
Like, I'm not trying to cast judgment on Sun Yi's looks, but it is also an incredibly Galaxy Brain move to like the child that you groom isn't even hot.
Yeah.
Just be like, no, I'm telling you, it's about love. Look at her.
It's Woody Allen is truly a conflicted thing for me, because like on one hand I love not believing women, but on the other I love just projecting that anyone in Hollywood is a pedophile.
I mean, look, man, I will tell you,
Projecting is the wrong word. That makes it sound like I'm a pedophile. You know, like we love just saying that, like,
throwing stuff out.
we love just being like Tom Hanks,
Pedophile. He is.
based off what
He pees in his movies.
he pees in his movies.
So explain that.
Yeah,
Nobody can.
and he had a tweet with Barry Sobel once.
Yeah, not good. You're saying this like we should be dismissing it. No.
Yeah, I'm honestly reselling myself now.
Yeah, of course. Barry Sobel's a bad guy. Well, no, the thing, after I watched Alan v. Farrow, like, it took me one episode to be like, they both raped the kids.
Alan v. Farrow makes it sound like it's Ford v. Ferrari or something.
Batman v. Superman.
Yeah.
Like,
it's like an action packed.
oh, fuck.
Yeah.
That, dude, imagine.
The Martha moment, but it's like, I'm a pedophile.
That's awesome.
But yeah, like the whole Woody Allen thing, it's really it's a huge cross street of, do I go Dudes Rock? Do I do Pedogate? It's like, which one of my values can I hold to in this time?
Woody Allen's a tough one, man. I mean,
what I really have to do is feel like he did it, but it's fine. I'm just kidding. That's not my real take. It's the only way that I can reconcile those.
of course.
Yeah.
He loves Sun Yi. One of my favorite. There's this Martin Short character.
Yeah.
I don't know why it's so funny. Jiminy Glick is. If you guys have never watched old clips of Jiminy Glick, I swear to God, Jiminy Glick is so fucking funny. And there's a Jiminy Glick movie called Jiminy Glick in La La Wood. That's like, and it's great. It's a comedy like MacGruber where it's like the reviews were bad, but that movie makes me laugh so fucking hard. And he does these interviews in his character like with these, and I forget who he's talking to, but Woody Allen comes up and he just goes, "Have you seen Soon Yi? How does Soon Yi look?" And just like the way he's almost like salivating over Soon. It's like such an insanely taboo thing to say. I don't know why it's so funny. Was Soon Yi there? Did you see Soon Yi?
Yeah.
To openly joke about the groomed child bride of Woody Allen.
That is a funny concept of America just unanimously being horny for Soon Yi.
That's Soon. Yeah, like they're like Brangelina or something. And ever since then, like just hearing the name Soon Yi really makes me laugh.
God, I miss that genre of movie. Just like unhinged sketch comedy actor.
Yeah.
Just giving it his all to a probably racist character.
Like, dude, and such a limited. My favorite thing about that movie is like Martin Short plays like. There's two leads in that movie. He plays Jiminy Glick, and he also everybody else is played by themselves, but he plays Jiminy Glick, and he also plays David Lynch. And for the honestly, the first two times I watched the movie when I was younger, I actually thought that it was David Lynch because he's the other main character in the movie.
I gotta see this movie.
It's very fun. There's so many like fucking throwaway lines where he's talking to David Lynch, and David Lynch is like, "Anyway, I have to go. I have a haircut at midnight." I'm like, this movie's so fucking funny.
That's a great line.
So yeah, watch Jiminy Glick and La La Wood. It's great. It's so awesome.
Yeah. Damn. I hate why does everyone hate movies like that now?
I don't know.
It was Robbie who sent us that like some streaming service that Austin Powers is on now. It has a warning before it like it's Song of the South or something.
Really?
Yeah. It says like the following movie contains outdated attitudes. It's like it's a movie about
the point.
Yeah, it's a movie about time travel culture clash.
like in the first Austin Powers movie, Austin Powers is horny, and people are like, "Hey man, cut that out."
Yeah,
like, that's the point of the. That's so insane.
We don't have sex in 1998. Are you kidding?
It's so funny. You know, Wowo's. I've mentioned this before. Wowo's the only 3 movies that he owns. I think there might be 4. Then he added John Wick to it. But like he owns a DVD copy of John Wick. He owns One Floor of the Cuckoo's Nest and Austin Powers in Goldmember. He loves Austin Powers in Goldmember.
Only Goldmember?
That is the only one of the entire. It might be the only one that he's seen, honestly. When you go to his house,
I could see Wowo being like Roger Ebert style. I could see him being one of those like old white men who's like lecherously horny for specifically black women.
Yeah, I think that's true. I don't know. I can't. I mean, he would never cop to such a thing, so I don't want to slander Wowo. But I will tell you that he is a infamously, at least amongst our own family, infamously horny man. Like my grandfather. Like every time I see him,
imagine being so horny. It's a topic of conversation with your grandchildren.
He like downloaded Instagram just so he could show me pictures of like women that he goes to the gym with.
Oh, it's not Instagram models. It's just he just finds the profiles of women at his gym.
People that he knows.
Is he taking the pictures?
No. He's on their profile.
Okay.
So I guess he has an Instagram that he doesn't have any photos uploaded to, but he has. Yeah, I mean, you know,
it's just a.
God bless him.
Just a completely blank profile with no avatar. Just Sam Aldershot.
Yeah, he's not even hiding his identity. Oh, he's the man.
I'm telling you, dude, one day you're going to regret. One day he's going to be gone and you're going to wish that you had an episode of this podcast to remember him by.
No. I can tell you no, and I can tell you something else. You don't want that either. I promise you. You don't. This is a no edits podcast. You would be up all night editing, Brendan. we would have to record for 3 hours.
Well, no, we'd put a warning in front of it, like it's Austin Powers.
Like it's an old, yeah.
We should start doing that every week. Just be like, the following podcast contains outdated stereotypes, offensive language.
We recorded this podcast on Monday. By the time it was released on Friday, we realized that times are different. Things have changed.
It needs to open with like you and me like sitting in like director's stools, be like, "Hi, I'm Brendan Crick, and I just want to explain that when we recorded this podcast, it was a different time,
Right.
and for the sake of historical accuracy, we want to preserve what it was, because to scrub it out would be like saying that those things never existed on Monday in the first place."
Yeah. And then it fades out, the intro plays, and I'm in a kimono with buck teeth, just like looking into the camera. Yeah.
That would be funny if like that's how we recorded this. Like it has nothing to do with the episode. But everybody's like been listening to this podcast for like years. They're like, all right, yeah, sick. They're finally doing video, and we're just in full geisha makeup.
Yeah.
They're like, oh.
And we're like, we've been doing this the whole time.
Yeah.
There's like an hour prep before we would record just audio. Oh, dude, I would love to get memoirs of a geisha out just for the show. You guys are going to like that.
Yeah. Just so you know, all the audio episodes are recorded in dresses.
Yeah, we have to.
Beautiful dresses.
Beautiful flowery dresses. Dresses I wish that, the kind of dress that I'd like to see my my girlfriend get married to me in. I'm breaking them in.
That would be funny if like you propose to a woman, you reveal you've already purchased the dress. She's like, you own a wedding dress? It's like, yeah, I wear it.
Yeah, all the time.
Yeah. What?
What, you're not all in on this? You don't love me for me? Oh, yeah, dude. Yeah, there's something so... Imagine if you're... I think that, like, the darkest fetish that I can imagine
Yeah.
is a guy wanting to get fucked, or even fuck. You don't have to be getting pegged, but a guy wanting to fuck in a wedding dress. Oh, my God. Go to jail.
Yeah, that doesn't sit right with me. I'm sorry about the coughing. I don't have COVID. I was throwing up so much last night that like my throat is raw.
What are you throwing up about?
I don't know. I just
All
I
right.
ate a bunch of like bean dip.
Okay,
yeah.
that case, I think mystery solved.
Yeah.
I think case closed on that one.
Yeah, my girlfriend, she has this meal that she makes every now and then, because I guess like her and her mom would eat it growing up. I don't remember what they called it, but it's like it's good. But it's like it's like a cream cheese chili like cheese blend, and you eat it with chips. It's a dip, but when she makes it, I'm a pig, so I just eat it as like my dinner.
So it's cream cheese and cheese and beans.
And I just named the dish beans and creams, which she hates. Apparently, her family's upset that it's called that.
I hate it too.
Yeah.
I think everybody.
But yeah, I was eating my beans and creams, and then I was like, babe, I love you. I need to go home now.
You had to go home to vomit. How much is it? Oh, Brendan.
Well, I had to go home to like just lay in the dark, like feverishly thrashing for a while, and then I woke up and I vomited.
That would be how when I would order an extra large pizza from Pizza Hut by myself on Friday nights, like when my parents were at the football game at the school.
Yeah.
So I'd be like, I can eat a whole pizza. This was truly like the precursor to like overdosing on drugs.
Yeah.
I've talked about this before where like I would eat a whole pizza. I would feel so sick and so like trapped in my body. Like I just couldn't escape the nausea. And then I would go lay on the couch downstairs and watch TV. And like every time a Pizza Hut commercial would come on, I would just be like, oh, just like hiding in the pillow.
Yeah. Just a precursor to acid.
Just
Like,
absolutely.
like, well, I have to do all of it
Yeah.
so that it challenges me. I can't just have a nice time.
Well, the problem is I'm a strict member of the Clean Plate Club. So if there's 100 strips of acid on my plate, that thing's gonna be clean. All right.
Yeah.
I'm a polite boy.
Yeah.
Brendan, I have to go to work.
Okay.
In 30 minutes, I gotta go.
All right. Well, thank you very much. Subscribe to our Patreon. We still have T-shirts for sale on
Hard Times.
the
shop.
hardtimes.net shop. And if you're listening to this on audio, why don't you go ahead and subscribe to our YouTube channel? It'd be a big help.
Yeah, it's we're excited to have this up and running. The other thing is, I've confirmed it is happening. There's going to be a poster soon. Coward Hour is going to be doing a live show at the Auto Bar in Baltimore on July 10th. Doors are going to be at 6. The podcast is going to go from like 6:30 to 7, and then there's going to be a stand-up show.
Yeah, and it's outdoors, right? It's on a patio.
It's outdoors on a patio, so there's limited seating. I think they can get about 40 to 50 people there. You'll be seated at tabletops. There will be a ticket link that goes live, but we're going to have Lemaire and Robbie as the guests on the podcast, and then we're going to be doing a little stand-up.
So if you want to see Lemaire's beautiful head.
His incredible head, dude.
Yeah, in person.
If you bring your own calipers, we'll let you do whatever you want. And there will be a stand-up show after where we're all going to do some time. So I know that like we wish there could be like a slightly bigger venue, but like with COVID restrictions still in place, I think it's going to be a pretty cool outdoor show.
Yeah, it's going to be fun as hell. Yeah.
And like I said, there will be a poster for that up soon. So yeah, please come out to that, guys. Buy the shirts.
Sick.
All right. See ya.
All right.
Knock, knock, open up, it's me, the crazy, shady, faded fucker, so rock the G. See a lady, make a baby, lead her on in peace. Only time I give a fuck is for my own release. That's why I own these streets. Straight up, portfolio showing growth, fuck a pay cut. Yeah, you know I stay slut, catch me in the spot.